Wait, they're all sloths? Hurry! We gotta beat the rush hour in. It's night!
We spend an average of 1/3 of our day sleeping. Rest is a natural need for our bodies, but life is a lot less fun and meaningful because of it. However, some animals can ignore the temptation to sleep and rest for just a few minutes a day. Let's see the following 8 animals' secret skills. Owls. People who don't sleep at night are called owls for a reason. Because owls really don't sleep at night. Darkness is their constant time, but they will take time during the day to take a nap, sometimes even sleep throughout the day, and owls can fall into a deep sleep. Although the entire process lasts only 11 seconds, the average length of deep sleep for humans is 20 minutes. But the baby owls are very funny when they sleep, and the way they sleep may not be quite the same as you think. The babies' heads are too heavy, their necks can't bear their weight, so they choose to lie down on a flat surface with their legs stretched out and enter their dreams. Just like some people do after a long day of hard work. If owls spend most of their time on the trees, how do they sleep on their backs? The answer is simple. In fact, owls do not go down to the ground to rest but use the strong, sturdy claws on their toes to help themselves. Even while sleeping, they can carefully grasp branches. Sea otter. Sea otters in the North Pacific spend almost their entire lives in diving areas. They rarely come to shore and even sleep in the water, and they are very cute when they are sleeping. They will float on the surface of the water, then wrap themselves in seaweed and sleep in a backstroke position. The seaweed plays an important role in helping to hold the sea otter in place and prevent it from being carried away by the current. However, it is not enough to do this alone. To make themselves more at ease, sea otters will even sleep holding hands so that they do not have to worry about being scattered in their sleep. What about those baby sea otters that can't hold hands? It's as simple as lying on the mother's belly and holding on tightly. Koala. If there was ever a sleeping contest, the koala must be the winner. This mascot from Australia sleeps for 18 to 22 hours a day and has a super cute sleeping posture. When they wake up, the koala will be in eating mode again. They will eat constantly, mainly eucalyptus leaves, and an adult koala can eat about a pound of eucalyptus leaves in a few hours. In fact, the koala's love of sleeping has a lot to do with their food. Eucalyptus leaves are toxic, which puts tremendous pressure on the digestive system of koalas, so they take a long time to digest their food and eliminate toxins. Secondly, the nutritional value of eucalyptus leaves is actually very low. Since koalas don't like to drink water, eucalyptus leaves can provide them with the water they need. They prefer to sleep more to save the energy to drink. Giraffe. When you see the long, thin and awkward giraffe in the movie Madagascar, you might think that giraffes are lazy and sleepy animals. However, this is not the case. They do not sleep for more than 2 hours a day, and sometimes they do not even sleep. Giraffes belong to herbivorous animals, and the energy provided by the plant body is very limited. To survive, they have to spend at least 75% of their time eating every day. Another reason is that the predators are always lurking nearby. If a lion cannot sleep for 20 hours a day, then his target prey cannot relax a moment of vigilance. Giraffes, even if they sleep, do not last too long. They usually sleep standing up for 5 to 30 minutes, then wake up. Sometimes, they will also shrink into a ball like a cat and go into a deep sleep. Of course, this only happens when there is a companion nearby. Elephants. As the largest mammal on land, elephants have a very short sleep time. People used to think that elephants need to rest a lot, because elephants in zoos usually sleep 4 to 6 hours a day. However, not long ago, the observation of wild elephants in Africa scientists uncovered this mystery. In fact, elephants are the least sleepy animals on Earth. They often do not sleep for several days in a row. For example, when they need to travel long distances to avoid predators and poachers. Scientists, therefore, estimate that wild elephants only sleep once every 3-4 days, and they only enter REM sleep, a process associated with memory construction, the most obvious feature of which is rapid eye movement. Meerkats. A sleepy meerkat is very similar to us in class or at work, as these little guys will sit and doze off, or even put their heads down as humans do. while this behavior is more common in captive populations, wild meerkats have a very strict routine. One of the most surprising aspects of this is the matriarchal nature of meerkat society. Even when they are sleeping, female meerkats have privileges. What does that mean? It turns out that the meerkat family likes to sleep one on top of the other, with the females usually lying at the bottom, so that they are comfortable and warm. Of course, someone has to stand guard during this time. Dolphins. Dolphins hardly ever fall into a deep sleep. One side of their brain can remain active when they are sleeping. During this time, dolphins will open one eye and close the other. The reason for this is that they need to be alert at all times to avoid their few, but extremely dangerous, natural predators. Sometimes dolphins are also hunted by killer whales and sharks. There is also another theory that because dolphins are mammals, they must always swim to the surface to change their breath. Therefore, they must keep half of their brains awake. Dolphins usually sleep every 2 hours until they have had the required 8 hours of sleep. Walrus. Walruses can weigh up to several tons and live mainly in the Arctic, where they are a close-knit group of animals. Walrus herds are often extremely large, and they enjoy group activities, including sleeping together. On rare occasions, walruses choose to lie down and sleep on the shore. They have air sacs in their bodies, an organ normally found only in birds. Their air sacs grow at the throat and can hold up to 50 liters of air. Once the air sacs are full, walruses can easily float on the water to sleep. During this time they will stick their heads out in groups. Also, to prevent danger while sleeping, some special members take turns to watch over their sleeping companions.